Good morning. It is currently 6:14, July 5th. Welcome to the video. Let's get this morning weight in. $152 flat, new low weigh-in. Super excited. Met what I needed to. Coach wanted to lose 1 to 2 pounds this week, so followed macros, stayed on point, everything. So today's gonna be a good day. Today's my day off. Super excited. So stay tuned. I'm gonna bring you along my day. So enjoy the rest of the video. What's going on, y'all? Wanted to go ahead and start this video with a commentary and go ahead and go through this workout with y'all. Today we have a push workout, not necessarily full push, chest and triceps. So let's go ahead and get started. So before I do any pushing movements, shoulders or chest or triceps or anything, I always warm up my shoulders. Warm-ups are usually neglected. That's what I see. Like I see people go straight to the bench press and they don't do any kind of warm-ups, and then they start complaining about why their shoulders hurt, or that could be another thing about form and how they're benching incorrectly. But still, warming up your shoulders are huge. Your rotator cuffs and your anterior and all that deltoids, like they need to be warmed up. Just focus on being okay. Enough said. Warm up, do it. I do about 8 reps on each warm-up exercise there, so if you want, you can go back and watch that. But we're gonna go ahead and go into it. We had called for about 4 to 5 sets of 8 on bench press, and if you go back and watch my bench press form, I like to pull myself into the bar. And key thing when bench pressing, you're gonna actually, when you're unloading the bar, your elbows are gonna be way above your head, not above, but behind your head. So when you're actually benching, your elbows are straight above not your elbows, your arms are straight above and your shoulders aren't leaning forward. A lot of people do that, and that's one of the main reasons why shoulder pains increase when you're benching, and you're just putting a lot of weight on your shoulders when you're supposed to be using a lot of your chest. But moving on, I went on to incline dumbbell presses, and same thing here. Make sure to keep your arms straight up above your shoulders to where your shoulders are leaning forward, and you're putting a lot of strain on your shoulders, because your shoulders, like when I dislocated my shoulder in the past, like it took me out for so long, and that's when I truly got fat. But anyways, moving on, we went on to do some flies. I like to alternate between the fly machine and cable flies, but the fly machine always does me well. So make sure to focus on bringing your elbows together when you're doing the fly machine, and not just your hands. I like to keep my arms really straight for me to do that. So keep that in mind the next time you do that, and you'll feel the squeeze way more. Okay, moving on, we went on to chest dips. Chest dips are basically triceps with a slight lean, and what I've learned is I like to bring my knees up to my chest, not extremely high, but just keeping in mind that my knees need to be raised a little higher. So that brings more weight and strain on my chest that I'm actually trying to work versus my triceps. I don't really feel it much in my triceps, so that's good. Alright, I apologize for that bad angle of the tricep push down, but that's the next exercise. Key thing there is to keep your elbows in place. If your elbows begin to rise, you're exceeding full range of motion. Just leave the ego at the door, get good reps, and just focus on the reps in the squeeze, and keep your elbows in the same spot. Your elbows do not need to move, or else you'll start activating other muscles that aren't your primary muscle. Okay, so after that, we moved on to a superset. Superset included overhead dumbbell tricep extension, superset it with dumbbell flies. So on the tricep extension, try to keep your elbows knit together like you're squeezing your head. But I'm gonna speed through this. The last superset is 2 giant sets. Excuse me. 2 giant sets, 16 push-ups, 16 dips, and 45-second planks. I sped through these planks just to fit in the video, but y'all get the point. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of this cooking video. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all in the next commentary. What is going on, y'all? Welcome to, not welcome, what am I saying? I hope y'all enjoyed that commentary. I'm just crazy. But, yeah, welcome to another cooking skit, Cooking with Emmitt. So today I will be making protein pancakes. It's not like a low carb type like the waffle I made in the past. So this one, it actually includes complex carbs, so they're necessary. And I eat oatmeal every day, so when I get bored, not bored, but when I get tired of protein oats, maybe I like to change it up and get some protein pancakes in. So I'm going to show you how to do it. The ingredients will be in the in the description box below. So stay tuned, and I'll also put it on the screen. And the macros are awesome. I'm going to go ahead and list the macros now, simply because you're, already watching. Macros for this protein pancake: 60 grams of protein, 68 carb, and 7 fat. 68 carbs, complex carbs, mainly from the oats that we're going to be using. So stay tuned. Alright, here are the key ingredients here. We got egg whites. We're going to use egg whites, quick oats, and protein powder, and these little baby bananas. It's recommended to use about 100 grams, but or average size banana, but all we have is these little cute ones. And the protein powder doesn't matter what kind or flavor. I mean, this is the only vanilla one I have, and I'm cheap. I got this from Aldi's. It's not like top brand or anything, but it's 15 bucks. So it's really hard to beat 15 bucks. So that's that. Like I said, I'm just gonna explain it to you. And also have a blender. It's better. It comes out better if it's blended. So I'm gonna cook all this on a griddle. So stay tuned. Okay, I lied. Okay, actually I didn't lie. Those are the macros for that exact ingredient. But for me, I'm going to add some chocolate peanut butter powder into mine, simply because I love the way peanut butter tastes. And I'm gonna add some chocolate chips. So that will adjust my macros. But if you just want a straight, vanilla pancake and you just want to add fruit and stuff, those are the macros. So I'm gonna add this, and then I'm gonna throw it on the griddle that it's heating up. So stay tuned. Alright, I'm about to pour this onto the griddle, and then I'm gonna put the chocolate chips on top, because if you put the chocolate chips on the inside, you pour it, all the chocolate chips are gonna settle at the bottom. So here we go. They're both my pancakes on the griddle. Now we patiently wait about 2 minutes on each side and then flip. Let's see if we can get a decent flip out of this. The reason they look burnt or dark, because oh man, the freaking thing is really dark in here. But it's simply because of the chocolate peanut butter powder. So they're not burnt. They cook really fast. So just be cautious or mindful of that. Here's the finished product. I'm gonna top it off with some cinnamon. And then of course, major key, calorie-free pancake syrup from Wadman Farms. And like I said, the only reason it looks dark is because of the chocolate peanut butter, and it's simply tastes amazing. Oh my god! And they made this whole recipe, made 4 huge pancakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, huge. So I'm gonna dig in, and I hope y'all enjoyed this little cooking skit. We have more videos to come, so stay tuned. Man, this brightness. So stay tuned. And if you have any suggestions, let me know. Somebody suggested they wanted protein pancakes, and the low carb one kind of tastes like a little eggy, but now that this has oats, it tastes a lot better, more like a pancake, a little fluffier on the inside. So, but another key thing is when you make things with protein powder, almost always undercook it a little bit, Because if you overcook it, it'll taste very, very dry because protein powder dries out a lot. Pro tip, pro tip. So I'm going to go ahead and enjoy this. I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Carson, say subscribe.
Subscribe.